Give me 1 minute before.
Prime TV, new media with a difference. Prime TV, new media with a difference.
Good evening, my viewers, and welcome to the Golden Pot of Hope. Welcome to Prime Video Television. The Golden Pot of Hope is a show that empowers, supports, and give hope to the under-supported Nigerians. And today we're kickstarting this show after coronavirus with one person that the world knows so much and heard so much about what he's been doing to the nation of Nigeria. We all know him as the spiritual warrior, the president of all frustrated Nigerians, the darlings of the youths, the ODUDUBARIBA one of Africa. He has so much titles that this legend actually deserves more. And who am I talking about? Nobody but the one and only area father, Charly Boy Oputa. You are welcome to the show, please. Everybody, please say welcome to my special guest, legend Charly Boy Oputa. While I'm still waiting for Charles to be brought up, for him to come up on the screen, I must tell you today's show is a very special show. The title is This Poto Poto. Now who we go blame? And when I use that word, the Poto Poto, Nigeria don't jaga jaga. So much has happened, is still happening in Nigeria. But it's just not just myself and Charles Oputa coming to the show. We also have a young activist, only 9 years old. She's actually 8+, but she tells me, Auntie, I am 9 years old. Her name is Ezinne. Let me not get it wrong. I'll tell you exactly how I wrote it down. Ezinne Gums Ajuora. Ezinne Gums Ajuora. Ezinne will be joining us too, but Ezinne is so particular about asking Uncle Charles about the activism or what's going on in Nigeria. Since we have so much trouble going on in Nigeria, she will be joining us to ask. Oh, Ezinne, hi Ezinne, how are you? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, oh, you
Yeah,
can.
I can see you. I can hear you.
Okay, darling. I was just talking about you. Can you actually introduce yourself to the guests, to my audience, please? A lot of people are viewing now,
Okay.
both in Fairview TV. Yes, tell us exactly who you are and what you represent.
So I represent Hungry and Angry. It is a community support, and hungry means we're hungry for change, and angry means we're angry for no change.
Okay. Okay, I called Ezinne to come in because I wasn't sure where Uncle Charles was. I couldn't see him in the screen. You are welcome, area father. I'm humbled to have you this evening. Good evening. Well, we have so much to talk about. First off, since your birthday, which we all celebrated here in on television via Instagram and all that, I haven't been able to ask you face to face. Now I'm talking to you face to face via the Zoom. How have you been feeling? You're 70 and you're just like you're 20 something. I must say, okay, let me be realistic. Let's say 30 something. Somebody asked me, is he clone or something? Some people believe that area father has so much going on with him. So now, no, believe me, trust me, I know what happened. I know what just happened in Nigeria. Tell me you didn't. Okay, we'll give area father a few more minutes to put the generator on. I know NEPA just took light. Oh, I can't believe it's happening. It's still happening in Nigeria. You see, as in there, you see what happens. You know why the light went blank? In Nigeria, we always have blackouts. Once in a while, we have blackouts. So that's what happens there. So we'll give him a few minutes. And while we're waiting for him to come back, I must also tell you guys that Ezinne is only 9 years old, but she's what I call a community changer at her age. She works hard to make sure the youths are, and when I say youths, people older than her are taken care of here in the UK. Their NGO is called the Hungry and Angry. And later on, she will
Yeah.
come back and tell us more about it. And then we talk to Uncle Charles. Area, I noticed what happened, sir. Can you still talk in the dark? He's gone. Oh, something is still not right there. He's gone. I think the internet. Okay, there's more light there. We're patient. We'll wait for you. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. I'm completely sorry about that. You can start with that, sir. You can start with that. We cannot hear you, sir. We cannot hear you.
Yeah,
No, not you,
the
not you,
mic was
baby.
just down.
No, not you. Sweetie, wait. His uncle's.
Mhm.
I was talking to Uncle Charles. Um,
Yeah.
you just muted.
So
No, Ezinne, wait. I'll call you. I'll come back to you, Ezinne. Uncle Charles, you muted. Can you unmute yourself, please? Unmute yourself. You're still muted. You're muted, Uncle Charles. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah. Good. We still cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Spencer, what's
I
going on
can't hear you.
backstage? Yeah. Ezinne, I'll call you back in, yeah? We're trying to see if we can set up Uncle Charles's mic. It's not working. His mic is not working. But can you hear me though, Ezinne? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about
I
your
can
charity?
hear you.
Okay, darling, tell us a little bit about your
I
charity.
can't hear you clearly.
Okay, you're the face of this charity. You're the face of Hungry and Angry. Can you tell us what Hungry and Angry does?
Hungry and Angry is a platform that we do to support the people that are on the road, like they live on the road. The government don't shout out to them, don't help them. The government just takes the money and puts it in his pocket, and we can't do anything about that. But Hungry and Angry is a really nice place. You should join. We support the people that live on the road. We um we make sure they have the love and care they're meant to have. Some of them are abandoned from their family for disease, or they have kind of illness that their family doesn't want to have, and they just leave the baby on the road. The baby has nowhere to go, so it stays there for a long time. And so when Hungry and Uncle shows up,
Mhm,
the kid gets to learn, read, speak, what how money does and stuff.
mhm.
We help them out a lot, and that's what Hungry and Hungry is about.
Wow, wow. And at your age, how are you able to handle it? You're in school, aren't you? You're in school, aren't you?
Yeah,
You know, so that is actually fantastic for a young girl like you. I wish we could have more people like you back home.
She actually lied to you. She is 8, not 9.
Okay.
Stop it, Daddy! You're embarrassing me. God.
Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, now Spencer, backstage, can you then remove Ezinne for a minute? Let me just talk to Uncle Charles. Yes, sorry about that area. I don't know if your system is okay now. Can you hear me, sir? Area, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, no, not you, not you. I'm talking to area father. I'm talking to your area father. Yeah. I hope we don't have the same problems because well, while we're waiting for area to come, I'll just tell you a little bit about what Golden Pot has been doing. Golden Pot as a charity has been supporting children, and so far we've supported children paying school fees back home, and also, okay, can you hear me now, area? Welcome back, area further. Can you hear me? Oh, this is so upsetting. If we cannot hear each other, the internet back home is quite a problem. Okay, like I said, we have supported some women too, petty traders. Usually, the golden pot is like that. I call it the small pot with a big heart. It's a ballot pot. We have ballot names inside the pot, and whoever we pick the name from the pot receives support from us. But we're going to throw this coming month, we're going to throw it in the open, support people, pay, give. We have free giveaways we're supposed to be doing. Area father, can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? I wish there's somebody there that can help you check out the internet. I think it's the internet problem you're having, sir. We are supposed to have a fantastic show today, and we will still have our fantastic show. Whatever the internet is, whatever is going on in Nigeria, I know those are the problems we're trying to sort out, things we wanted to talk about today. Part of the things we're talking about today is we're going to discuss about security, infrastructure, the activities, the Biafra Nigeria problems, and all that. All that we're supposed to talk about today. But what is going on in Nigeria? Is it the internet services? I think so. So please bear with me. We will get this sorted. Bear with me. We will get it sorted. Trust me, we'll get it sorted. And but while we're still waiting on that, I will continue with the golden pot of hope. The like I said, we're having some giveaways. Our next show will advertise it because we're giving airtime to 100 people in Nigeria. We intend to give airtime to 100 people in Nigeria. So we'll put that ad up. So if you join us, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're always live YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us in Facebook, Prime View Television. And we're always, we have a series of programs in Prime View Television. We have the Golden Pot of Hope. We have the Straight Talk with myself also. We have the Podium, which is by Spencer and Yamalo. We have the Prime View Kids. And we have the new Igbo one coming up. Ogbako Unumu Igbo. Ogbako Ndi Igbo. If I got it right. That will be hosted by the lioness herself. You never met the lioness, the electric woman. When she starts, oh gosh, she will tell you when lioness enters, when the electric gets and shocks you. you know she's in the premises. So she's going to be presenting the Igbo program from Prime View TV. And hopefully, when that kick starts, we will be able to get you all posted on more things coming in Prime View TV. And as in, be patient, okay? We're waiting for Uncle to come. Then you can ask your questions. I know you're eager to ask Uncle questions. But whatever the problem is happening with his internet, we'll get it sorted, okay? All right, boo. Just hold on there. We'll get it sorted.
Are we on?
Sorry,
Auntie.
Huh?
Auntie, are we on set now?
We have always been on set. We haven't gone off air. We're still on air. So everything you're doing there, we're watching. The whole nation is watching. You're on air, okay? But it's all right. You've been wonderful. You've been swell all this time, okay? Spencer, can you play a little music behind the scene, Spencer, for me, like the Prime View team, yeah? The Golden Pot team, please.
Prime View TV, new media with a difference.
Welcome back to the Golden Pot of Hope. I am terribly sorry. I am sorry about all that's been going on. We were actually prepared for the show, but I think after the blackout in Nigeria, area FADA is having a problem setting up the internet at home, and for some reason his system is not receiving what we're receiving a volume or something like that. So we couldn't hear. We couldn't hear each other. I don't know if he could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. So we're getting it. That technical problem. We're getting it sorted. So please still bear with me. The show is still going to go on. Backstage, Spencer is trying to help us assist. But Spencer, I think you should actually come up, show your face, and say something, please. You're part of this show. You're Prime View Television, Spencer. Can you show your face, please? Yes, that's Spencer. Well, can you say something? I can't hear you either, Spencer. You're mute.
Apologies for the issues we're having the problem. We're trying to get area FADA back in. And unfortunately, it's the internet. It's not from our end, it's from Nigeria. We're trying to get that resolved. And once we do have it resolved, then yes, definitely, we're going to hear from the area FADA. He's working himself to get himself back in. He's right there in the studio now, but he needs to turn his camera on, if you can hear me. And then I'll try and bring him on again. So please do bear with us. All right? And I'm going to leave now, Marlene. But just carry on. Marlene, keep telling them about all the programs coming up. You told them about
before that, give me 2 minutes. Just play the Golden Pot twice and give me 2 minutes to get back in. Okay?
Prime View TV, new media with a difference.
Afrobeat reggae dancehall artist in UK, London. Big up! Everybody keep watching the Prime View TV, the #1 station TV in UK, London. See the Golden Pot. Don't touch it. #1.
Prime View TV, new media with a difference.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. While we're still waiting for Area Father to come back, I must say this is your one and only gorgeous Lady Marlene, Mystic Marlene. Well, you're welcome back to the Golden Pot of Hope. I am so proud and privileged to be here today. Unfortunately, the services back home is giving us headache, but I'll tell you, I can handle it, and I know you can handle it too. Well, what am I trying to say? We have so many shows in Prime TV. And I say, thank you, thank you, thank you, kudos. We are going up there. We needed a certain amount of likes for the end. This coronavirus actually helped us. I'm sorry to say that. We worked. We worked, and the coronavirus helped us out too. So we were able to reach certain likes and certain followers. And I must say, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for following them and supporting the Prime View television. Like I initially said, we have loads and loads of shows in Prime View TV. We have the Prime View Show, which is a politics show hosted by myself and Spencer Aniemwelo. That's the Prime View Show. And we have the Podium. Podium is hosted by one and only Spencer Aniemwelo. Oh, let me not yab and go. The area father don't come back. Sorry, sir. Can you hear me now? Spencer, can you still check it? Spencer, could you hear him from the backstage? It is so clear and but I cannot hear you, and I'm sure the viewers cannot hear you. Spencer, but can you hear him from backstage? Okay, and I'm still not gonna stop. And then every Thursdays we have a show we call Diaspora Political Leadership Platform. Diaspora Political Leadership Platform. This platform is created for the indigenes of Anambra State. Anambrarians, this is for you guys to come and discuss every matter concerning Anambra people, political, culture, otherwise, everything pertaining to Anambra State. That is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Then we have my show now, which is the Golden Pot of Hope. Golden Pot of Hope is a charity show. But right now, we're just using the word show. We're not putting the word charity because we haven't been doing as much as we supposed to do. But it's a charity show, like I told you, that empowers, supports, and give hope to the under-supported Nigerians. I use the word the less privileged Nigerians. And also, we have the Prime View Kids. I'm sure you've seen one or two of our Prime View Kids show before, where we have more than 30 children come and tell us about their lifestyles back home, about the activities in school, about how they relate in the playgrounds and all that. And then there was a show that they told us about how Nigerian mothers behave. And that, I tell you, if you haven't seen that show, you go back and watch the Prime View Kids show. It is a fantastic show, also here in Prime View Television. And then we have like I told you, there's this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lady. You don't want to miss her, the lioness. I am so proud of her, actually. I must say, I'm so proud that lioness became a part of Prime View TV, because without the face of lioness, people like lioness, Igbo programs in this UK, not just Igbo program, she's a socialist. She does so many things. She hosts parties, she anchor parties and all that. And not just that, she is what I call Abalugo. Ada, let me not complete it, or should I? Or should I complete it? I'm actually buying time and all that. I'm trying to see if I can share the poster of the Lionesses program with you. You know, it's Obakondibo. That's what it's called, Obakondibo, and it's an Igbo language program where you have the elites of Igbo lands come and talk to us home and abroad, especially in diaspora. But these are people that matters in Igbo land. They will talk about culture, talk about the problems we're facing now, these henchmen, the killings. Oh, this is the one that is really killing me. The killings, the Fulani killing in Igbo land and all that. Be it fight or fear or whatever, it is happening. We have to accept it's happening. And Nigeria is not in the state that it's supposed to be. So please, still bear with us. Bear with Private TV, whatever is going on today. I have no idea, but I tell you one thing, it's not sabotage. Nobody sabotaged us. It's electricity. It's NEPA that caused it. Everything was flowing until NEPA took light. What a shame. What a shame, Nigeria. What a shame. If you don't have electricity, if you don't have a generator, permanent standby generator, you cannot perform the way you want to. It's a shame. And anything that will make me not entertain you all today with the area father, ooh, I'm going to cry. But you know what? Let me read some of the comments I'm getting here. Okay, goals just scan. You ask, is there any country that doesn't have a light out? Okay, yes, darling, I live in England and I have been here years and years and years. We've not had blackout. You call it light out. No, we don't in UK. Usually, unless if there's problems or explosion or something. But normally we don't have blackout. I've never actually witnessed blackout in more than 20 years in this country. And Livinus Chukwudi says he wants to know more about this page. Livinus, the page Prime View Television is an online TV station that was, launched 3 years ago. Not recently, 3 years ago. But we were doing programs through another station, airing our programs through another station. And over a year ago, we went independent and we became independent, started dealing directly by us. We had a studio in Becknam Junction. And yes, Prime View TV, we have so many shows. Anybody is allowed to have to host a show with us. If you come to the studio, you want to have your own show, we allow you. If you want to kickstart your own show, we'll give you that opportunity. We don't discriminate. Prime View TV, we don't discriminate. You ask about the page, and then the show itself, the Golden Pot, is a charity show that supports the less privileged back home, that gives hope, empowers. Previously, like I was saying, we have empowered a few women, petty traders. We have helped them start their work and all that. When the team music plays, you can see some of the works we've done back home in Nigeria. Unfortunately, it's just in Nigeria we support these people. But with time, we might extend it outside. So like your question, I hope is answered. This is what the page and the show is all about. Somebody's asking if he's on his way back. I believe so. I hope he's on his way back because the show has to go on. You know that. Area father is not just anybody, somebody we have to wait for. So I have to read this. I don't usually read things like this, but I have to read it. Some Kingsley said, who noticed that the NEPA just take light? Well, Kingsley, I said I must read every questions, every reasonable question. But Dikachi Kingsley, unfortunately, your question is not reasonable enough, and I cannot give you that privilege to read it out. Ask something else, and definitely I will read it out, okay? So, like I said, Yeah, Prime View TV, here. We're still here supporting everyone, you know. There's so much going on. Okay, while we're waiting for Area Father to come back, let me use this opportunity to tell my people back home in Nigeria. Yes, I acknowledge personally, this is now Lady Marlene talking. I acknowledge there's problems back home. I acknowledge I know they're killing people in the East, but not just in the East. Southern Kaduna is not in the East. What was happening in Middle Belt are still happening in the Middle Belt. That's not the East. It's not only in Southeast this is happening. And I'm not actually making this statement now because I am an Igbo woman. I'm saying this thing because I want Nigeria to be together. I want us to be together. I want peace to reign. We were talking about, are we going to separate or not? Do you want to restructure or not? I don't have a problem whichever comes. If you want to restructure, which I know, that's why I'm praying, because the problem we have about restructuring is the Constitution. And like I was in a show yesterday, and I emphasized that the Constitution we're working on now has to be resolved. And once it's resolved, then we can move on and restructure. And I believe if we do that, we will be happy again. That's my opinion, single-handedly opinion. Has nothing to do with private television. This is now Lady Marlene talking. If we can do that, I believe we'll all be happy. But if you're telling me you want us to separate, if there is any means you can do that without war or without fighting, without shedding blood, then go ahead, I give you your support. I'm also for that. But I'm telling you, there is no way a country, I haven't seen any country that's separated peacefully. I've not seen that. And if you want us to go through what we went through in the past, the Civil War, then it's not advisable. I'm not daring anybody. I'm not threatening anybody. It's just my opinion. It's not advisable to start taking us to what will happen in the 60s and then 70s. It took us more than 30 years. Igbos, personally, it took me more than 30 years to be where I am now, because I was a baby when it happened. But that trauma is still in me. So now, if there is a way, I'm not dead. Some people are blaming me. Oh, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Yes, we can hear you clearly. Oh, Area, I am so glad you're back. You can't imagine I've been yabbing.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you clearly. Yes. Yes. We can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I am so happy you came back. Oh, can we kickstart the show? Okay. I apologize again on behalf of myself. Yes. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Nigeria, Area Father, and everything that came up, and on behalf of private television, I apologize. Area, please, can you just kickstart? Let me not blab again. The first question I asked. Let me repeat the question again. The first question I asked is, you just turned 70 and you still look underage. So I'm asking, a friend asked me, are you cloned? So can you tell us, because they say Area is always into this and that and that and that they believe there's something you did to keep young. Can you share it with us, please?
I'm sorry, I can't get the question. It just keeps cutting. It's not coming.
The question
sounds like you're under the water.
Okay, the question is.
Are you talking about age here?
Yes, I am talking about
bits and pieces of what you're saying.
Yes, I'm talking about what keeps you young. What makes you remain young? What keeps you young?
Oh, what keeps me young?
Yes.
I don't know. You know, as an Oputa, we all health freaks in this house. You know, we exercise. We exercise quite a lot. We watch what we eat, and I think it's also a question of genes. 50% of it has to do with genes. I think we came from a very good tree, you know,
Mhm.
as it were. So finicky about physical well-being. So we're always exercising, watching what we eat, you know. I and you know I roll with young people, so I have no choice uh,
To remain
but
young.
to imbibe some of their attitude, their lingo,
Mm.
and how they do all of that. So forever young, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Uh, That's, that's good. I hope you can hear me clearly
Marlene, can
now.
you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. Yes, and we can all hear you clearly.
Hello.
Yes, we can all hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Okay.
The other question I wanted to ask, so because the time is not on our side now, let me just speed it up. The other question is, you started with Mumu Don't Do, yeah? And now the next thing is, no be, what is it? Now we be government. Now we be government. Do you think this new pressure that group that you started, has it made any impact at all? Because our Mumu Don't Do kickstarted something that got into all our heads, but now we be government. Is it making any impact?
You mean why the what you're asking me? From
I'm
Mumu Don't
asking
Do to
you.
now we be government?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm asking now. I'm asking now. Now we be government. Is it making an impact just like our Mumu Don't Do?
The audio. Oh God.
Oh shoot! You still can't hear me properly.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me properly, CB? No? Oh, this is crazy. Hello, Stanford.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, Stanford. How is Owerri doing? How are you guys doing in Imo?
Ah,
Huh?
we are doing our best, very best.
I am happy. I'm happy you're on board. You came on board. So you're
Yes,
doing very well.
I thank God for that.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy you came on board. I was hoping to bring you up later on, but thank God you came. We're having some kind of problems with the area father back in Abuja.
I would
Well,
have loved to talk with him.
I know he will still come back. He will still come back. You know,
I love for that.
he will still come back. But can I ask you what is going on in them? Oh, there's so much going on. I have to ask you one major thing that worried me a bit.
Please don't be worried about Imo State.
I'll tell you. There's one
I
study
am
in internet.
calling. Hello.
There's one study in
Please let
internet
me get
now.
up. Hello,
Okay, start for
I'm just trying to get up.
okay.
Ah,
There
yeah.
is can you hear me clearly now? Yeah?
Yes, yes, I can.
Uh-huh. There is this problem about 67 IPOB members that were arrested going to a native doctor. Did you hear about it?
I did.
What is that? Tell us exactly. You're from Imo State, from Owerri. Tell us exactly what happened.
Is it? These are miscreants. These are criminals. These are people who don't want the peace. Is it?
Exactly.
I wanted to talk to
area FADA, because
Yeah.
that is original campaign.
Yeah.
Our Mumu don't do. It's something that these guys in IPOB should be drumming into their heads now. Their Mumu should be okay by now.
Area FADA can hear you. Area FADA, can you hear him, sir? Oh, he still cannot hear you. But go on.
I think area FADA needs to restart that Mumu don't do. Our Mumu don't do. It needs to restart it for the sake of these IPOB people.
Okay.
We are in a dynamic society. A society that craves for our attention to really know where we are per time. You know, the Southeasterners, we have marginalized ourselves politically. And we have had a situation whereby power has transited from the southwest to the north, and from north to the south, and went back to the north again. And now people are not even thinking here. Our Mumu has not come to the point that we should begin to ask ourselves, are we not part of this country? Why are we playing bad politics every time that leaves us sustained, leaves us marginalized? We are not able to think. Our Mumu continues. That is what is very offensive to me. I wish area FADA could hear me and restart this thing, because we need our psyche to be restarted again. We need to think. The rest of the country is leaving Southeast behind because of the nature of politics we play. We don't want to synergize with other people. We cannot have it that way. A people as significant as Southeasterners need to synergize, need to have beyond, across the bridge relationship with other cultures, other tribal tribes. But we are here always talking about one riffraff. The thing is so offensive to me, that a whole of the intelligentsia in the southeast will allow a little criminal in the name of Carlo to begin to continue to put us behind every time. I am not happy about it.
Golden Pot has turned to something else.
I'm not happy about it at all.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. But I had wanted to know exactly what was going on with that. If it was the fact true that they actually were going to native doctor for something.
Of course, now that is the truth. Now these are criminals. I don't want to discuss them. These are criminals, mere miscreants. Those who are always fomenting trouble, they are looking for trouble where there is none. So I cannot really belabor my time talking about criminals, thieves, dupes, those that are continually deceiving the illiterates. I'm telling you, it's only the illiterates who follow IPOB as at today. The elites have abandoned that idea. We are supposed to be negotiating for power. We are.
I think something is wrong with the internet again.
Hello, I had a call. Sorry.
Okay, that's
a call. Right. Sorry. So yeah, what I am actually using this medium to preach is that people should please look beyond the distraction of these IPOB criminals. Let's begin to talk about things that unite us and build on that strength to possess our possession in this land, because Igbos are the highest investors in Nigeria. There's no way we can be relegated if not for the destructive politics they are playing. I think sometimes I cry. In isolation, I cry. I don't know why. We allow thieves, little minds, people that cannot even really be coherent in their presentations. People, a person like Nnamdi Kanu, who will only by his own idea of criticism is to begin to be abusive. I'm sorry, I'm angry. I'm angry this evening that I can use such words on him. Do you understand? The elites, those that have seen the way, those who know how we can really meander our way into power, are doing what they are doing, and this guy keeps to distract them and bring bad publicity to Southeast. I don't like it. I don't like the bad publicity this guy is giving to the Southeasterners. And it is not, if we are ever going to have our self-determination achieved, it cannot be through a crook, a thief, somebody who goes about swindling the whole masses and making our name look like criminals in the committee of other ethnic groups in Nigeria. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about them. They are criminals. They should be in cell right now. They should remain there.
Yeah, because when I heard that, I didn't actually want to believe it's facts. So, and then another thing I was going to ask, you work with Hope Uzodimma, and then they said that this Supreme Court governor they're calling him, I was told is becoming a big deal. A big deal now.
Well, you see, that is the issue. I said people should begin to really consider terminating this idea of mumu in their heads. You know, those who continue they want to fight with reality.
Yeah.
Those who don't want to, understand that the game is over. We are talking about governance now. We are preoccupied in provision of the dividends of democracy to immortalize. Like yesterday, His Excellency did a lot of commissioning of roads in the capital city, where a lot of magic was said to be done there yesterday, with a lot of infrastructure that has been provided. We are talking about, allowing this man to have a concentration and deliver those things. And if you want to be an opponent, you want to be opposition, do your opposition with sense, and not just to begin to be distractive and destructive in everything that we are doing. It's not fair. It's not good. And I wish we can have this in settled, and people will begin to understand that we are talking about our own collective destiny. That is what the governor is here trying to order.
Okay, I think Area FADA is back. Area FADA, can you hear me, sir?
I like that man too much.
Can you hear me, sir?
I like Area FADA too much. In the verse this evening, what did happen?
No, I can hear you, sir. I can hear you. Sorry about that. I can hear you clearly.
Area FADA.
Huh?
Hello.
No, Spencer.
They hear online.
No, now you are the hearing from you. Sanford, I'll bring you back up later on. Let me just speak to Area FADA. I will bring you back later on, yeah?
I'll
Mm-hmm. So, but you can hear me now, sir, yeah?
I can hear you now. Nigerian will agree also.
I know, but I must say a lot of people send compliments to you. But it's all gone. A lot of people were like, they wanted to talk. They were saying hello and all that. A lot of people were saying send compliments. But like I was saying, what Sanford came to echo back, yeah? I said that our Mumu Don't Do was a very powerful movement. And now we be government. Is it actually making an impact just like our Mumu Don't Do?
Okay, well, my sister, like I always say, God gives you something, yeah? Mm-hmm. And it's when we know from God that we start to live our lives on purpose, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Our own is just to be doing, because the things that have gone wrong in this country has gone so badly wrong. And say that it is our fault. I've ceased to blame the people in leadership because they didn't come from Ghana. Now among us here, allow the worst of us to rule the best of us, then there's something wrong with us. And as a bad rich, since the people who are really serious about seeing, a good Nigeria, or seeing some in the polity, it's okay that protests, whatever, because we've allowed our docility to get the better of us. So now that criminals, animal in human skins have taken over our country, it's going to be a fight to get it back. So I know they calculate, whether I know that I'm talking to young people, and if only one person getting the message, their own neighborhood community, fine with me. My own is just to keep calling it out like I see it and as I feel it.
I know you're just fighting for the young people, but the situation in Nigeria now is beyond just fighting for the young people. The security system, the herdsmen killing, especially in Igbo land, Southern Kaduna, and all that. It's made Nigeria not even a safe place for anybody to come in now. How do you think? What's your view about the herdsmen and everything that is going on now, security-wise?
We are in Nigeria. I can't. Could you come again?
Okay, I said that. Okay, in Nigeria, I know you're mainly fighting for the youths. But I'm saying the problem of Nigeria right now is beyond the youths. Yes, the old cargos, I call them, are not, they've messed up the country. They're not living, but there are issues of mass killing in Nigeria. The herdsmen, the Boko Haram and all that. What's your view in general about the security system in Nigeria?
Well, everything I see is systematic. It's been a long time coming, and it's also because of our docility and concern me attitude. During the Civil War, during the Nigeria War, we knew where they were and who they are. Now the enemies are amongst us. They're living in our houses. It's just a question of time, and nobody trusts each other. And it's still back to the same. I mean, somebody in the past said, everybody, don't return your guns or arm yourself. Why was he saying that? That was reverberated all over. A lot of people were telling us, if you have the gun, hold it, don't turn it in. I just hope that we don't slip into another Rwanda in this country. Because from what I see, it's kind of frightful. And it's only because we have these years of docility. Your teeth is better than my teeth, or my teeth is better than your teeth, And I always say that for all the state is done in government, the people where want teeth, if given the opportunity, they pass the people with the teeth.
With the teeth.
So I know that after the war, we lost our values. We lost a whole lot of things. The things that were priority, the thing that mattered to us, became valueless. It was this crazy thing for money and material possession. So I don't know. All I can say is that I smell danger. Hoping that our situation, our hopelessness, can put us together.
Yeah, so the way you're feeling now, what's your view? What's your real view about the Biafra, Nigeria, and the Igbo presidency 2023? Some of us want the presidency to Igbo presidency for 2023.
Igbo presidency. Is that what we should be talking about now?
Okay, so that's why I want your view on that.
What we should be talking about now.
What should we be talking about?
As far as I'm concerned, what we should be talking about, can we even live as one? Can we live together?
Exactly.
This is not the way now. Much injustice is everywhere. we can't even, we need to come to the table to say, how do we continue as one?
Okay.
Not Igbo presidency, I don't think that's our priority for now. But that's my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
Can we live as one? No, we should come to the table and talk. Because I don't think we can. We come from two, they're crazy mothers out there who, all they want to do is plunder and kill. We can't live with those kind of people, animalistic people who want to take us back to the 15th century. We can't live with them. Like this is not good. So how do we continue? I mean, that for me, that is a more important issue than what are you talking about, Igbo presidency.
Okay, so now, literally, you are in support of Biafra.
Well, for me, Biafra is a thing of the mind. Okay, I fought in the Civil War. The Civil War scandalized my youth. I'm a Biafra by heart. But you don't get Biafra by just talking about it. And that is why I say, first and foremost, we should all sit down. Okay? We should all sit down and say, how do we move? How do we move from here? Because like this is not working. This thing that they're doing, trying to frighten everybody, causing insecurity, you know, sponsoring insecurity. For how long are they going to do it? And for how long? I mean, nobody has a monopoly of violence. We can be violent too, okay? And we're not just going to sit down there and be waiting to be slaughtered. That ain't gonna happen now. I don't want Biafra, okay? Their fathers.
That's a good one.
Yes.
I support that. I support, but I have a little bit reservation with what you just said. I support Biafra, I support that. But there's something I have a question mark on how we are trying to achieve it now, like you said. But like right now, there's a lot of agitators here and there. IPOBs, this, that. I don't even know who's threatening. They're even threatening the Igbos. So now, even if you say, let's sit down and table out our differences, and they decide to ask us go, do you think as Igbo we will survive with the way the things are going now?
Do I think that what?
Okay, like now, let's say now they decide to say, okay, Igbos go. Do you think as Igbo, as Biafra, as Igbo now, not Biafra the word, as Igbos, if we're asked to go southeast, do you think we will survive on our own, the way we are moving, individually?
If they ask us to be going?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Do I think what? If they ask us to go?
Do you think?
Are we ready for the Biafra?
Yes.
No, we can't be ready for the Biafra now. Because
so
the people I see now in Igbo land. What?
No, I'm listening. The people you see now in Igbo land, I'm listening.
Yeah, the people I see now in Igbo land are thugs, thieves, rogues, you know. Those are not the people I want to see in Biafra now. So we need to start our homeland, because all the people I see right now, the so-called leaders, the people in government houses, they all to us. They all riffraffs. So those are not the kind of people that should be leading me. It's enough for me that somebody without even a school certificate is leading me. And I'm supposed to be, after all the education I got, I mean, can you, is that normal? That is not normal now. That's not normal. So it's not those criminals that I see in Igbo land. You know, I'm not going to Biafra with those kind of people. It's not going to work. We'll just kill ourselves. Okay, that is why I say, let's talk safe. The one way we know now, Nigeria, till the Biafra come. Biafra is a Fibo. Biafra should be in your head, in your mind. Okay? Because in that Biafra, they have this attitude. Okay? We can never, they never say die. I got already share. So regardless, last, if he gets to say I got Kotiano, we'll also rack. We know how to do that. Okay, but this kind of criminals and looters in power that I see in Alibo, no, 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 no.
Okay,
In fact,
let
should
me.
be stoning them. All those people in diaspora, you see all these thieves coming to London to display. You should stone them.
I don't
So
support that. I don't
stop
support
coming
that.
there, and they can
I
use
don't
time to
support that.
fix
Yeah,
the
Father. I
rubbish
don't
that
support
should stone them,
area. No.
kidnap them, kill them,
Area,
anything.
don't tell me. Area, I don't support that, sir. I don't support that from you because if you tell them, you know what, area, there's a lot of IPOB boys watching this program. If you tell them now, they're going to do it.
These people are criminals. These people are criminals. I'm telling you, they are criminals.
Stanford, okay, good thing you came in. Area, Stanford said something when you were not here. Area, can you, Stanford, can you repeat, please, what you just told him about the Mumu don't do? Continuous of Mumu don't do. Stanford, can you hear me?
Oh, God.
Okay, Stanford cannot hear me. But meanwhile, Area, can you hear me, sir?
No, I can't.
Okay. Spencer. Spencer, we can see you, you know. Stanford, can you hear me? Stanford, can you hear me? These ones are just confirming what the area said. They should stone them and hang them. I cannot believe area could actually say that, you know. But in any case, what he was saying is that he's fed up with the way our governors, our officials, Igbo people are governing the nation. So he is fed up. So he's allowed to say, area is allowed to say everything. Area is allowed to say anything. So it's understandable. And while we're still waiting for area father to come back, I wanted to say one or two things. And hi, baby, you're back, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome back. Spencer? Since you're back, Chido, since you're in the camera, I want you to talk this time around. Can you tell us about your charity, what you represent?
Okay, my daughter briefly, sorry, I just lost my voice for some reason because I've been paying attention to your show. I think your show is really amazing. Let me start from there. It takes me, I don't always concentrate like that, but you took my concentration. I like the comic in what you do. I also like the message that you send to the people, our people, Igbo people, and the world in general. Yeah, my daughter actually spoke about Hungry and Angry. Izzy, come round, please. Yeah, she spoke about what we do at Hungry and Angry. Hungry and Angry is a community support initiative. It's actually new in Nigeria. We're trying to copy things like the kind of things like Mr. Charlie Boy Okuta does, because these are people who have, they are veterans in
that was why I brought your daughter in, because it's actually like exactly what he does. That's what you guys do here.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing us here today. I think it's really a privilege to sit side by side with important people and then talk about what we do at Hungry and Angry. Like she said earlier, Hungry and Angry stands for change. We are hungry for change and angry at injustice, inequalities that our people experience on a daily basis. The same thing that the gentlemen there are talking about. There's so much anger, there's so much hunger amongst our people. We have lamented for a long time. We have, we got used to sitting at the back door talking about our problems. I think the time has come when we have to let the government know that, listen, this is 21st century, things have changed. This is information change. This is information age. So it means that we have so much tools available to us to actually fight for change. and make a difference. You know, what you guys are doing right now previously wouldn't have been possible. You know, you've created a platform where people can come and aid their grievances. And people like us who have an organization that is geared at changing the narratives, the status quo in Nigeria, we are also looking forward to partner with other people with such ideas. You know, I know we basically have the same goals, but where Hungry and Angry stands apart from most organizations we have in Nigeria is we're actually very practical. We don't go to government. We don't negotiate with government. We don't. So we want to put ourselves in a position where we can actually push for change without being biased, without anyone looking at us and saying, okay, they've come again. They don't come, they won't come pick. You know that spirit in Nigeria. So we want to change it. So we want to say to people, let us not look at now, let us look at, you know, tomorrow. You know, because, you know, coming from where we were, we could see that we haven't really advanced in terms of change in Nigeria. I think the approach, the mindset of the people are completely different, you know, has to be changed. Because I think all this is in the mind, like Mr. Charlie Boy said that the Biafra is in the mind. I think change is also in the mind, but it depends on how we, you know, project that change. So Hungry and Angry is using charity and good work.
Sorry, I've lost him for a minute there, and I hope he will come back. I hope everyone will come back. He's actually getting interested. This topic today is getting interesting. We left what we came here to discuss and went into something else. And it looks like each time there's a topic or matter regarding Biafra, there's always controversies that follows it. And Area Father just shocked me now by reasoning the same way with Nnamdi Kanu, by stating that all our people, when they come here, all these old cargoes, if they come here, make you stone them or even make you hang them. Me, I don't believe in that one. No, I must tell you, I beg you, make we just take them easy. Nigeria are still our own. Now, still our own. Now, with the government, I must say, let me use Area Father's. I used to use the word Amumu don't do a lot, but now I go use that word. Now we be government. You know, that's Area Father's tone I'm using now. Now we be government. And yes, yeah, we are Igbos. We are Biafrans at heart. And that's what he did. He actually mentioned what myself view in a show yesterday. I stated it that, yes, we can be free, but we need to sit down on the table and iron things out. We need to talk about it first before anything is done. If then you ask us to go, then we know how to, because as far as I'm concerned and as far as Adiak Father is concerned, we are not together back home. We are not together. The ones that are ruling us are not doing the right thing. And the ones that are about to come are now following the footsteps of the ones that are there already. So we have problems, regardless what you think. And I must tell you, I haven't forgotten the Golden Pot of Hope. That's the show you're watching, the Golden Pot of Hope. That charity show that empowers, supports, and gives privilege to the less privileged, or give hope, rather, to the less privileged or to the less supported Nigerians. Well, I need to see if I can read some of your messages here. I don't believe in Nigeria. I never do anything that will support Nigeria. That's okay. Kingsley Emenike, that's your opinion. It's acceptable. You don't believe in Nigeria. Fantastic. Solomon, I will not read your message. Nabo Lotana. Biafra is not our language. It's from Portugal. We are Igbo nation, not Biafra. Oh my God, I love it. Lotana, oh, thank you, bless you. You said Biafra is not our language. It's from Portugal. Whether it's true or not, I'll take that message across to Martin Abdikali. Maybe he will explain it more to us. We are Igbo nation and not Biafra. I love that. Area Father, is good to have you back again. I get excited when you're back on air. But let me take off track for let me okay. Stanford, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well.
You're gone again.
Perfectly.
Let me take you. Okay, please. I wanted you to repeat what you said about Amumu don't do, so that Area Father can hear it.
With due respect, area father, you know you are our own idol. Everybody loves you in Igbo land, and people have been following you because your own campaigns have been very, very audacious. I want you to, I'm begging you personally, to restart the campaign of our Mumu Don't Do to these IPOB people, these miscreants that don't even know their left from their right, who are hoodwinked to believe that it is by going against a constituted authority that they can gain, self determination. And I'm asking, which kind of Biafra are we going to have with Nnamdi Kanu as the head? Which kind of Biafra are we talking about with Nnamdi Kanu with his level of IQ as the head? God forbid, I will never be part of that Biafra. I will personally pick up arms and fight against that Biafra, founded on the principle of Nnamdi Kanu.
No,
I think I have said my own.
Stanford, let me say something there before you continue. Nnamdi Kanu, okay, Nnamdi Kanu never said he's going to head Biafra when Biafra comes. So I must correct that. In his lecture, he didn't say he will head Biafra when it comes.
We are getting,
but the area father, you heard what he said now.
We are getting the Biafra from a wrong footing, from a very wrong footing. This man, if it can never come now, he cannot, the man is just making his daily bread every day from this scam. It cannot come with him. And in fact, it is a shame on us to say we have a person like that clamoring for our own self-determination. It means that our identity is in doubt. I'm telling you that without any form of apologies to him. I regret to associate my own Biafranness to him.
Okay.
My people, they talk. Say,
okay.
Area father, come back.
Area father wants to say something.
Okay. For Nigeria, we too they live correct meat like elephant. They pursue rat. You understand? I go to one, I go two. Okay? Nobody's going to give you Biafra like that.
Just imagine.
You need to fight to get what you know. But the first thing is that Igbo people should go back. Let us go and fix our region. And that is why I'm calling sit down at the table and talk. Because it is no more one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a scam. It's a scam they've been using against us for a long time now. And nobody believes in one Nigeria. So let us sit down. Then when that one breaks down and we can't, then we know what we do. Because nobody has a monopoly of violence. I keep saying that. Okay? You push us to the wall too much. We need to fight for our own safety. We are not just going to sit there and be slaughtered. It's not going to happen. We're Igbo people. I walk on Kokeja. Yes. God punish. I want. Hello. Are we
Hi.
Hi. Yes. Okay, let me take it back from Biafra again. Let me bring us back to our entertainment industry. Area, you have been an artist for so long. You have been an artist for so long. You have been an artist for so long, yeah? And with the way the things are going on, you've been consistent. What do you think with the hold on, please, can you read that for me, please? What do you think with the entertainment industry now compared to time you were there? Hello? 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 Spencer, are you there? Area, did you hear what I asked? And I am so sorry about all these complications we have in today. And we barely have 15 minutes to go. So I hope every system will come back again. I hope the area father will come back again, or Stanford will come back again, and then we, so he can round up, because I needed to ask him a very crucial question. And we're having problems. But Spencer, if you're still in the backstage, can you play the team song again for me, please? While we walk out for area to come back.
Big up to the people. This is your boy Raskin Bobo, Afrobeat reggae dancehall artist in UK land. Big up everybody. Keep watching the Prime View TV, the number one station
Spencer
TV
backstage,
in
are
the
you
UK.
still
London,
there?
see the golden pot. Don't touch it. Number one.
Prime View TV. New media with a difference.
With you, and I'm so excited to be entertaining you today. Yes, we've had some difficulties, technical problems with lights back home in Nigeria, with internet back home in Nigeria. Those are the problems, the issues we are tackling about. We want to discuss about what's going on back home. But yes, even if I don't have area father come back to give his final his last words, I appreciate him being here with us. It's having a legend like Charlie Boy. I can't go wrong. Yes, the system, the NEPA disappointed, but we carried it on, and I had a little Miss Ezine Gums Ajuora that also came, and I must say, if Ezine is still backstage, I wouldn't mind having Ezine come back, since she hasn't been able to ask area father the questions she wanted to ask. But if she's not there, Stanford, I also appreciated you coming from viewing us from Owerri, capital city, Imo State, capital city Owerri. And I could see, it looks like Ezine is still in the background. If Ezine's system works, then I would like Ezine to come back. For a 9-year-old like Ezine to come up and have the heart to be the face of an NGO that carries a huge burden like Hungry and Angry, I must say, is an example that we need to teach our children what to do. Yes, okay, Ezine is back. Sweetie, you're back, and I must tell you, I am so glad to have you. Yes, I can see Hungry and Angry. I just said I wanted you to come and do a closing remark for me. Come and tell us exactly what you have to say before. Just say what you have to say, and then you can say goodbye, okay?
Okay. So, Hungry and Angry, we have a t-shirt, as you can see. Hungry and Angry is like an impact to people's lives. We help people the tough situations.
Okay, hold on there. Uncle Charles, can you hear us? Uncle Charles, can you? He's gone again. I wanted to see if Ezinne could ask the question because she has a question for Uncle Charles. But somehow we're still not being able to do that. You know?
Technical
Really.
problem. Nigeria, we know what it is in Nigeria now.
I know. If everybody will accept and understand with me, I know the problems in Nigeria.
One question Ezinne have continued to ask is, when is the Nigerian people's life going to be like England? Because she's been to Nigeria.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have actually had a real question. I was thinking about this for a long time, and Uncle Charles, can I ask you a question?
Okay, wait, 1 minute. Wait, Uncle Charles, it looks like he's coming back. Hold on, yeah? Don't go anywhere and hold on that question, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone again. Just hold on to your question, okay? Hold on to your question, yeah? And while Spencer, I'm really shocked. You didn't even have something to ask Uncle Charles too before he left.
Yeah.
Mr. Ambassador Nyanwalu, you didn't come back to ask Uncle Charles something before he left. And yes. Is he still in the can you
Yeah, I'm in the back room trying to keep things going, but the internet's really terrible. Both here and in England, I might say it's not just Nigeria; it's on both sides this time around.
Okay.
Let's not blame Nigeria too much. It's on both sides, and I must tell the truth. So, but we're hopeful we'll have
I don't agree that one. We're okay in England. England is fine.
No, it's not. It's raining. Thunderstorms been happening, so
I know. I can feel the storm
a few days ago.
I can feel the storm too.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I want to hear FADA back in a minute, and then.
Okay.
So Hungry and Angry is a really nice place because we impact in people's lives. We help people through tough situations. We make sure they get the love and care they need. But Hungry and Angry, we work together. We all met up in Nigeria, and my dad thinks about he wanted to change lives. So basically, we can say Hungry and Angry means change lives for everyone, because we want to make sure everyone has the most of the time before they die to look on the bright side of the life. They don't want to look at the downside, because we are the heroes of people in Africa, Nigeria. And if my dad hadn't invented I'm Hungry and Angry, he would never been there to help out the poor people. We give them money, we make sure they're okay. We make sure they have their best night's sleep, that we bring them over to our house. They have a bath.
Only 3 times we bring them. Only 3 times.
3 times we bring them over. They sleep.
Yeah, and we actually brought what she's referring to. We brought a homeless person to our place, and we slept with the homeless person in the same house. And in the morning we had a very warm breakfast. And the homeless person said to us, the last time he had a warm food was like 6 years ago. So this is the stories that we hear in Nigeria. When we go to Nigeria, we try to connect with like the ordinary people, nobody pays attention to. Those kids, the hawks. Sometimes my daughter said to me, why are these kids at age 5? Why are they carrying something on their head? Why are they selling it? It's a hard job for me to try to explain all this to her, if you understand where I'm coming from. Because, she's coming from London, England, where the people's life are good. So when she comes to Nigeria, maybe there's no light, electric,
Yeah. we try and help. We try and do the best that we can do to help the people that are poor. You know, as my dad said, he brought a poor person into the house, and I feel grateful for my dad that done that. I hope Nigerian people are still bringing homeless people, making sure they have warm food, talking about how they became homeless, because they just come homeless. When they're born, they might have this situation in their heart disease. So the parents just leave them in the road or just throw them away.
Actually, some of them do not have, their parents have abandoned them because, sometimes it's difficult for parents to even raise their children. In Africa, people have kids and put them in a bin, because they don't have money to look after them.
Yeah, I've seen things like that. Yes. Oh,
they don't have money for men. They don't have anything to do. They don't have money for treatment if they're ill. But that is not really good to throw your babies away. You can take care of them. You can start working for jobs. Like it's not all the time you have to throw out the kids.
I will send them to motherless babies home instead of just throwing them away. You know, that is good. I'm glad. I'm not saying this you're there, but as in, I love you so much. I am so happy you're able to do this at your age, and the way you talk, I can't believe a child like you has this heart to give. When a baby like you have the heart to give to charity, you have a long way to go. It's even written in Bible in 1 Corinthians 13. Charity is the greatest love. That's the greatest love, the greatest thing you can give to people. And I'm so much appreciating you for that.
Let me tell you one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing about Hungry and Angry. In Nigeria, probably in Africa, we're the only organization that go out there on the street. When we see people on the street that are homeless, that, people who are, less privileged, when we are the only organization that actually give them money in a white envelope. So we get a nice white envelope. We bring crisp money, we put it in a nice envelope, we give it to them. Why we do that to them is this: we understand that, beggars and less privileged people are looked down on in Nigeria. Their life don't matter. When people give them money, they throw money to them. So we want to add value to their life. So we put money in a white envelope and then we give it to them. And then we say to them, please take this. And when we do that, we put a smile in their face, and then we put a value in their life as well.
That is true. That is definitely. While we're still waiting for Area to come, Stanford, do you have something to contribute? Spencer, can you unmute him, please? Do you have something to say to us, Stanford?
Actually, I missed the beginning part of this discussion. I don't know what we are talking about. Are we still on this IPOB miscounts?
No. We've left that. The young Ezinne now is the face of an NGO, Hungry and Angry, that helps the less privileged back home. And in UK too. Yeah, and she has introduced the NGO. She has told us a lot about it. And I'm actually appreciating her for a 9-year-old. The way she spoke was fantastic. So now,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, like now, let me take you a bit off, like in Imo State. People are complaining. The other day, Ihedioha just came back to town. And it was like the whole of what it was upside down. What is still going on in the world? Are you people not still together yet?
My dear, you see, when a discredited politician enters the place where he lost his credibility,
the temple,
he will spend his last kobo. He will spend his last kobo to mobilize people to kind of feign popularity. That was actually what happened.
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you. If you want to really test a politician, it should be in the pools. You don't need to go, differentializing as much as 388 polling units to be able to emerge. And when he was caught, we caught the thief. We caught him red-handed, and that he lost a lot of credibility. So he can go a borrowing to be able to give people as many as are willing to take, to come and march along the street. At the end of the day, they will be sharing 1,000, 500. That's why I say our mumu don't do should continue.
Okay, Stanford, 1 minute. Ezinne, can you ask
area.
Uncle the question you wanted to ask Uncle? Ask Uncle Ezinne.
Uncle Charlie boy, you have spent many years fighting to liberate our youth. How far do you think your message has been accepted and used by the youth?
Okay. Did you hear what she said?
No, a little bit of it. How far that I've been effective? Is that
yes, liberating the youth, yes.
Well, I know I've inspired millions of Nigerian youths to be in their authentic self and never to give up on their dreams, whatever their dreams may be. How far I've succeeded for them to have sense, I don't know, because it's like their mumu is not enough self. A slave cannot understand the concept and the precept of freedom, okay, if they still don't know that they are slaves. So, we used to say, Amumu don't do, but I'm not sure about that. Until my people understand that the real power lies in their own hands, that Jesus is not going to come to save anybody. Jesus is not coming. There is no Messiah. And it's not Charlie Boy that will do it. Okay? My own is just to add voice to the frustration as a president of all frustrated Nigerians. Okay.
Okay. So, area. I know you have
checking how effective it's been. My own is just to keep talking, to keep calling them out, and for young people to stop agonizing and start to organize to know what they're going to do, because their future has been mortgaged. That's what I say.
Okay, area father, I know you have a show in the next 20-30 minutes, but I want you to give for you to just give us a few more minutes in this. I wanted to ask.
Yes, advertise my own show now. Oh, yeah,
no, before you
advertise my show.
That's what I want to ask you now.
Okay,
that's what I want to ask you.
Guys, wait, Marlene, just shut up. Guys, I'll be talking to my daughter, if you see this girl, you go bow, you go no say father na father. I'll be talking to my daughter in the next 20 minutes at 8 o'clock on Instagram. Something, if you believe in family and you have love for family and you're a family man, you tune into this program. Because I'm sure you're going to learn.
I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if everybody can see it. I put it up today in my own page in Facebook. I'm sure you didn't see it.
One. The figure 1. So be our guest, join us, and if you're into family and you like family discussion, make you come, make we talk. Because
okay, before you go, sir. Before you go, sir, before you go, I still want to ask you, how do you want, before you go, how will you want to be remembered? This is a very important question I want to ask you now. How would you want to be remembered in the world? Yes, give us advice, locally and abroad. How would you want to be remembered? How will you want to be remembered?
How would I want to be remembered?
Yes.
Which one concern me? How will I remember me? Anyhow, I like make una remember me now. When I don't die, I don't die. I don't go. Anything I like, make una talk. Onwenya na chara moto. Anything you like, make una talk. Man,
okay, I beg, just give us. Yes. Okay, I beg, give us advice here in the diaspora. Give us advice. Things are happening in back home. Just talk to us freely and give us your last.
Advice where I go give on see all on our way there for diaspora, Now quite check because that place will not wrong go, That place now some people make them that way the thing day before na fit come.
Exactly.
If to say na some animalistic people way now then they control things there. And I know for day there now because heat for day there too. So whether are they beg on because now because of our money, some of on our way day there they work 3 jobs, 4 jobs. They try to send money, so make hunger no kill many of us here. It is also your business to make sure, as we go make sure, say, how this our country will go safeguard them. Otherwise, there will be no country to come back to. So make una they try to they put eye, una know the correct people. Una know the people where be say. Remember when they born people like us, then they ask who be your papa, who be your mama. They know they ask that question, whether your papa get money, are you from a good home? Okay, don't aspire to. But as things don't scatter, so make people know they think say we know say everybody for diaspora. Una know good Nigerian, even though they have una know the crazy one, una know the transactional ones. So if you want to fix this country, I think that should be your focus because all the money una they send home, okay, una get right to ask what they happen here. So I reason in short.
Okay. Area father, please, I must ask you finally before getting our biko. He got one eye here in there, making and the young. Lay in there, making the young. We want to know how know how to be young like you.
Don't
look young like you, sir.
Hey. I've told you guys before that my mother is a vampire. Correct winch. Not those amosu where they fly for Benin, where they fetch for electric pole. No, this one a correct winch. She they see the future.
Thank you. We love you, sir. God bless you, sir.
I'm working on vampire blood. So I know.
Thank you so much.
I'm not 70. I never reached 70.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Area. We salute you and thank you so much for appreciate you so much. And thank you very much and have a good night. And have a good show. I'm going to join in a minute, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, Spencer, it was a wonderful show. Spencer, you ran away. I thought you were still here. Okay, Stanford is still here. Area father is gone. Okay. Shooting.
I enjoyed the man.
As in, they leave daddy alone. It's your time now. Leave daddy alone. You were close and then you rush and call daddy. You come close, as in there. It's your time. As in there. So,
yeah.
Okay, so we're about to close now. So I just want you to say bye to the younger people. Advise them to do the same thing you're doing. Okay? Just say it and then you can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think younger people done great today, listening to brilliant things they do and what they do. If I got
what?
Charlie Boy inspired me to do more stuff in my life.
Boil water first.
And I hope he has a good life and anyone that wouldn't hate him would love him more because he must be blessed for what he done. And I really like what he does and I got inspired by him.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. And I appreciate you coming, okay? We actually will have her come to the Prime View Kids show and also showcase herself. Her name is Ezine Gomes Agora. Thank you, darling.
Ajora.
Ajora, okay. Ajora. Pardon me. Thank you, darling. And I'll be talking to you again, okay, baby? Stay
Okay.
blessed. Have a good night.
Okay.
Okay. August Stanford. Now you
My
are
dear,
now me and you
eh?
remain. Oh. Now me and you
What?
remain.
Why I go leave? How I go leave you go now? Now you go tell me bye bye before I go.
Now me and you remain this side. You
Yes.
never finish talking about this Igbo state too.
We
Because
did. I did grand. I go tell you the gist, the authentic gist. I go tell you.
make I talk my own now. Some
Talk
people
'em.
say Oga Hope no dey work. Me, I don't know if
Yeah.
I go talk that one.
Okay, make I tell you. Say na lie, did they lie? Proper lie.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you. If
Tell
you
me.
have been to Owerri,
Uh-huh.
you will bear witness to what I'm about to say now.
Okay.
Owerri during the rains is
Mm-hmm.
always flooded.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, between that time he came, January 15th,
Mm-hmm.
and now, due to the desilting of Lake Nwebere
Mm-hmm.
and the opening of the underneath tunnels
Mm-hmm.
around Aladima area, you don't have any trace of flood again in Imo State. Na hand do am. That one na number one. Number two, if you know the place they call Chukwumanwoha Road,
Mm-hmm.
that Chukwumanwoha Road has been out of use for like over 30 years. Right now, massive constructions are going on there. I wish I can show you live videos. That the live video I covered yesterday during the inspection of that place. If you also know Douglas Road very, very well, it's a no-go area. In fact, miscreants, thieves, the IPOB people. Yeah, because now the class of people that rob people in the night, the IPOB people. They normally stay there to rob people. But right now, that road is brand new. It was commissioned yesterday.
Oh.
If you know St. Joseph Roundabout in Olu area, a wonderful site that has shown, when you have technical know-how, with all the money, with little money, you can do a lot of things. So we've been able to open up that place again. And as I talk with you now, we have contracted Julius Berger. I think some of them are even criticizing that. Where is Julius Berger? They don't know that before a major construction like that comes on board, there must be designing of the engineering design of the roads, and that is what actually is going on. But there are a lot of remediatory measures that are going on along Olu Owerri Road right now at Njaba areas. So you find out that we are working. This man does not sleep. Sometimes I fear how he manages. A man who shows so much passion for the job that he doesn't even take up to 3 hours a day as far as sleep. I don't know how he manages, and he's always working. Everything he does is for the betterment. In fact, he's changing the narrative in every facet of our economy. If you look at the civil service right now, it is being reformed. It's going to be a model civil service in the whole of this federation. Everything is by automation. That is transparency. The government is so mindful about accountability and transparency. And that is what I think will stand him out. He will achieve so much because he's saving a lot of wasted revenue, wasted resources of the state right now. He's saving it by the prudent use of whatever we have. We saw what he did to the over-bloated budget of that was authored by the ousted, discredited government. He was able to prudently manage the situation so that the very priority projects are the ones that are receiving attention. And as I talk with you now, our governor is working. Right now, I just left him in the ESCO chambers, organizing things, trying to make sure that things are going on well. And if you can never get the real testimony of Imo State from the disgruntled, from those people who want to play enmity politics instead of opposition politics. So don't listen to them. They are noisemakers. We call them wailers. But our own concept of shared prosperity will continue. I say Obazuoke Irola.
Anyways, I know, but you know what? This is what I call the upside down house. We did all these interviews, talked about the discussions and all that. You never told us.
Hello, can you please bring me these people? I want to see them. I will be showing you live everything that we are doing in this. I want to look at their faces. They know me, that I am too practical about anything I'm saying. I will be giving them instances and will be giving them the pictures of these places so that they will see it themselves if they are blind.
You know something? We'll have another show. We'll bring you in, and all this will be exploded. But I want you to use this opportunity.
I'm here for your accent.
Tell us exactly who you are and what you do for Imo State. We didn't do that
My
from
dear.
the beginning. I wanted to do it now.
Oh, sorry. So I'm so sorry. So rude of me to have continued talking. You know, I thought this is a hobby. So my name is Honorable Stanford Aris Nwokedi. By the special grace of God, I am the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Public Enlightenment. I have initiated my kind of concept of public enlightenment. I call it Akoro Egero.
Okay.
If you don't hear well, you will not understand.
Exactly.
Then another one is Ntewonka. And we also have what we call rural rugged enlightenment demonstrations. We will be going to the people in their hinterland areas where they are doing their businesses in the local markets. We go there to tell them what the government is doing so that the enemies of the state will not deceive them. Do you understand?
Okay, Mr. Stanford.
That's what I do, yeah.
Mr. Stanford, it's been wonderful having you today on the Golden Pot of Hope.
Wonderful, my son. I enjoy you.
Thank you so much. And have a
God
good
bless
night.
you.
Yeah,
God bless you, Dan. Yeah.
Well, you're back with the Golden Pot of Hope. I'm still yours truly, Mystic Marlene, Lady Marlene Onyocha. Listen, I must say thank you everyone for watching us, the viewers, the negative and the positive comments. I thank you all. It's your opinion, and it's my also opinion to say that Nigeria should not divide. We should stay together. Some people are saying one Biafra, one Nigeria, whichever way we want it. Let peace reign. Don't you ever forget we're still in the Golden Pot of Hope. I told you so much about the Golden Pot of Hope. And next week, Saturday, before Saturday, I will let you know who's coming up, the Golden Pot of Hope. And then I told you that we have giveaways. There'll be giveaways. We're giving free airtime to our beloved viewers. So if you're able to come next week and your name is picked up from I'm giving at least, let me not exaggerate, between 10-20 people will get airtime from Golden Pot of Hope. I'm not going to do the balloting. I'm going to pick the names from the comments. So if you comment, get lucky. All I want you to say, free airtime. Just put free airtime and you will get a free airtime next week, Saturday. Same time, 6 p.m. And I must say, thank you. It's been a privilege having Area Father Charly Boy, the ODUDUBARIBA one of Africa, as my guest today. And until then, I say good night.
PrimeView TV, new media with a difference.